Hi, this is John Patrick Hickey. I want to welcome you back to our talk on the values of a success-minded person. And I want to talk to you about wholesomeness. Now, there's a word. But being wholesome is something that we really don't hear a lot about. Matter of fact, most people have no idea what you mean when you talk about being wholesome. But it brings up ideas of being clean, being someone who is not tarnished by the culture that we live in. Now, I'm not talking about telling you how to dress, how to look, what to do. That's entirely up to you. We have that freedom, and I believe that, I'd fight for you to have that freedom no matter what. To do is what you do. But let me tell you something. How you appear to other people, how you handle yourself to yourself, is going to change the way that you look at the world and the way that the world looks at you. It is going to change the way that you relate to people and how people relate to you. That if you are going to want to be someone who is in the business world, you want to be someone who is respected, who is taken seriously in the business world, you want to be able to grow and expand your career, to reach into areas that are going to take a lot of work and a lot of energy in order to do that. That's great, and you can do that. But if your hair is in spikes, you got 26 piercings in your face and a tattoo on your forehead, you're not going to get far. Sorry. You're just not going to get far. That might be your personal preference, and that's entirely up to you. But here's a reality check. You're not going to get far because that doesn't happen in the business world. If you're going to be in a band on stage and doing grunge and this is, part of what you do, then yeah, you might succeed very well. But in the business world, ain't going to work. You have to look at your life as where you want it to go, what you want it to do, and be willing to adjust it on other levels. You see, you can't say, I'm gonna, I'm gonna look the way I want to look, dress the way I want to dress, be who I want to be, and I'm going to pursue a career in what I want to go into. Because you can't divorce yourself from that career. That how you appear is going to make a difference in how you advance in whatever career you're going to be in. Years ago, there was, a book and a whole line of thinking about dressing for success. And there was some truth to it, in that if you really wanted to succeed, then how you dressed, how you acted, what you appeared, how you appeared, was something that made a difference, that mattered, that it was something that was you wanted to strive for because it was as important as your education or how you thought, because it represented you. How you looked said a lot about how you thought and how you moved ahead. If you're already successful in a particular thing, we can all look and say, okay, I want to be like Abby in NCIS, where we can have all of the, the black and all the things that Abby was famous for dressing as, and yet she was successful because she was this brilliant scientist. But for one, that is fiction. And two, is that she was successful at what she was doing. There is a point where it doesn't matter. Those things don't matter because your success is already established. However, again, that was fiction. In reality, you don't find that. I mean, in reality, you're going to need to understand that if you're going to move forward in a career, you need to be able to look the part of that career. And, if your life is based on how you look and dress, if you say, well, this is me and I'm not going to change that because of a career that I'm going into, if you're willing to give everything up for the way that you look and dress, you got other issues that you need to deal with, not just your career, because that's pretty shallow. That how you look and dress is entirely irrelevant to your career. It doesn't change who you are. If you want to be, in a particular business climate that is going to require you, let's say you want to go into law, and, it's going to require you to, be in a certain type of dress and behave in a certain type of way, that if you're willing to give all of that up in order for you to dress in a different way, there's something missing here that you have to be able to do that. Look at your career. Look at the people who are successful. Follow those examples, that you're willing to do the things that are necessary in order to succeed, that it doesn't rob you of who you are. Who you are is more than what you look like, what you dress like. If your identity is based on that, then you got a wrong identity anyways, and you need to focus on things a little bit more deeply. So please, look at your career, look at what is required of things, and pursue those things that are important to what you do. Don't find your dress as a barrier to what you want to succeed in as a career. Adjust. That's all you have to do, is adjust and be who you are in whatever career you decide that you want to go in. For the Growth Center, this is John Patrick Hickey, and I do want to encourage you to to pursue your purpose, and to change your world. Hi, John Patrick Hickey again, and I want to thank you for joining me for this video, and I hope that you've enjoyed it. I do want to suggest that you hit the subscribe button, which is at the bottom of your screen, and that way you won't miss a single episode of any of the videos that are posted. If you'd like more information about my books or any of the blogs or videos that are available to you, then just go to our website, which is www.growthcenter.net. Or if you'd like to reach me by email, you can also do that by going to leadership@growthcenter.net. I'd love to hear from you. Thank you again for joining me, and I hope to see you again soon.